So I am Dr. Muradhar Badigir, a professor, anatomy professor in the Department of Shire Rachana. So today we are going to discuss about the nervous system. So nervous system is the most complex system in the human body when compared to other systems are present inside the body. But nervous system, if you understood properly or systematically, it's very easy. So, nervous system is understood by dividing in subject should be divided in proper ways. So, like that first chapter, I am going to deal with the nervous system is introduction and anatomical divisions of the nervous system. So, first we are going to discuss about the introduction and anatomical divisions of nervous system. See, first introduction. So, nervous system in this introduction, nervous system itself is speaking here. Nervous system speaks, I am the master system of your body. I am custodian and coordinator of all your activities. Many times we are doing some other illegal activities, but somebody don't know. But our nervous system is governing that points. I am the most complex and widely investigated and least understood by the scientist. So it is the most complex system, and the scientists today till today they are conducting so many research on the nervous system. But whatever you get the data regarding nervous system, that is very least or less amount of the data we have, because it is the most complex system. And my family is divided by the anatomist into CNS and PNS. It means the nervous system is broadly divided into central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. So after this you come to know that this is the central nervous system, there will be a peripheral nervous system. Then the question is, this central nervous system it may be, or it may be peripheral nervous system, it is made up of what? So because of that reason, now I want to introduce my family members. I have two family members, one is neuron, another one is neuroglia cell. The bypass family member, first family member neuron is very important for conduction and transmission of the nerve impulse from one place to another place, but highly important. It means there is no mitotic division. If once the neuron is damaged, it is not undergoing the mitotic division, or there is no regeneration. Second one is, that's my second family member is neuroglia cell. That's also very important for the purpose of the support. They are not actually nervous tissue, they are connective tissue, but they are supporting but present in the nervous system. So they are supportive for the main nervous tissue, and they are highly potent. It means they are undergoing the mitotic division. I think you come to know that neurons are not undergoing the mitotic division and neuroglia cells are undergoing the mitotic division. So here the neuroglia cells, means brain tumors are originating from the neuroglia cells, but not from the neurons. By these words you people come to know that I am VI person, very important person, so that VIP person always keep the Z security. Similarly, I have also Z security in the form of blood-brain barrier, meninges and the skull bones. See, just I'm in the introductory part, one question I'm going to ask you. This is a great Greek philosopher who opined that heart was the seat of intellectual power. So intelligence is already intelligence is related to the brain. But one of the Greek philosopher he opined that heart was the seat of the intellectual power. Who was he? Next. Yes, he was the Aristotle. Aristotle in previous or in the olden days he told the first hypothesis regarding the intelligence. Intelligence is stored in the heart. But day by day science advances and become too much advanced, and so in research conducted, then finally concluded that brain is the seat of intellectual power. So but recent research explains that heart is also seat of intellectual power. So this may be the influence of Ayurveda on him. So whatever it may be, first we are going to discuss about the definition. So the definition of the nervous system, before going to define the nervous system definition, the first we should define the three words. One is the stimulus, integration and the response. The stimuli response system in our body is called as a nervous system. So what is the stimuli? Stimuli is the any change. It may be physical or chemical change. It may be internal or external part of the human body. So the change in the internal or external environment of the human body due to chemical or physical changes. So that is called by the name of stimuli. The stimuli is detected by the nerve endings or the receptors and carried through the sensory nervous system towards the spinal cord and the brain. So after once the stimulus is reached to the brain, so then there will be another process is going to happen. According to the stimulus, appropriate integration is going to develop. Integration means the received or pursued information is processed properly and understood properly and compare and contrast old memory, and after that it will take the decision. So that decision making is called by the name of integration. So after the integration there will be a appropriate response is going to produced. Then what is the response? Response is the reaction to the stimuli is called by the name of response. Reaction to the stimuli, it may be in the form of a muscle contraction or glandular contraction or release of the neurotransmitters. So this is takes place via motor nervous system. Here one stimulus is the first thing, second is integration, the third one is the response. These three phenomena in which system they are going to take place, that system is called by the name of nervous system. So example I am going to quote you. For example, I observing the objects. For example, now you are observing my lecturer, my class you are observing in the YouTube or you are observing video, then immediately whatever I am explaining, the sound waves are falling on the ear and picture or figure or whatever you are observing, that observation is going to your brain. After this, then there will be integration inside the brain. So if you understood, then your response is different. If you are not understood, your response is different. So if you are understood, then you are moving your head. Oh, I am understanding the things. That is the response. If you are not understanding, then integration is not undergone properly, then what is going to happen? You are not going to understand. There will be wrinkles on the forehead. That will be the response. So another best example I am going to quote you. Here, the observation. One beautiful picture you are seeing, then your mind is very pleasant, then sensory input and integration and your face and body become too much pleasant. That is the response. But the same picture, if another person seen, if he is not interested in that particular subject, then what is going to happen? That fellow integrate differently and response will be the different. Yes, there will be another best example. For example, all the students now, almost all you are heard the word corona, you will be very happy because corona gives maximum relaxation to you people. Corona means all the people are upgrading, but our medical students are enjoying this corona with holidays. And they are very thankful to the corona because our teachers are not giving too much freedom for you people. So nowadays you are very happy. But see, corona word you are heard, that's some short of the responses appear in your face, a smile, that is the response, that's integrated. But if simultaneously if you heard corona affected person is suffering and you seen him how he is suffering, then your response is different, very sad response. So corona is the same, but sometimes it gives the pleasant expression and sometimes it is given a bad expression. This is because how we are going to process, how we are going to integrate. Anyway, don't take corona as a light. Corona is very dangerous disease, so we should be careful regarding our society and ourselves. So come to the point, nervous system is broadly divided into two parts. One is the central nervous system, another one is the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system includes brain and the spinal cord, and peripheral nervous system which includes the cranial nerves and the spinal nerves.